Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha and I am back with IKON. You guys have been leaving suggestions asking I would come back to IKON, and you're absolutely right, it has been too long. So we are back today to watch Rubber Band. I could not find a music video, but I did find a music show performance that IKON has on their YouTube channel. So I'm hoping I don't get copyright strikes. I'm hoping it will just upload and we'll all be very happy, but if there's some weird stuff happening with the editing of the first part of the video before we go to the dance practice, I'm so sorry about that. I'm gonna do my absolute best. Before we get started, as always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on my channel and my videos. I really appreciate it, and I love chatting with you guys in the comments below. We are about to get started. I am so excited. It has been so long since I've watched a IKON video on YouTube. I have been binge watching Kingdom for the past 2 months. I just keep finishing it and restarting it and finishing it and restarting it. So it hasn't been long since I've seen IKON because I see them every day on Kingdom, but that's besides the point. I think that's why I feel like it hasn't been so long since I've done a video, because I'm watching them every day, but I'm not watching them with you guys every day. That's the missing link. I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get started. Here's Rubber Band. Is this more of a cute concept? Oh, it looks pretty cute. Oh. I love that shirt. I was just talking about a plaid shirt in the last episode I did. I also have those shoes in black. The choreography is very cute. They're using a lot of imagery that would reference a rubber band or stretching, if that makes sense. Ooh, that was nice. He looks the most different to me. Wow. There it is. It's not IKON without this part in their choreography. That was so cute. I wonder if this was released, actually, hold on. I was thinking to myself, this is so summery and spring-like, And I was wondering if this was released in the summer, but it says March. So I was close. It was a spring release, potentially for a spring, early spring, late winter comeback. And I think the song is that perfect energy for like starting new, starting fresh, just like a little hopeful and a little just bouncy and nice and fun. Don't know if the lyrics also represent that. I never know with that part. I could be way off. But from the tone of the music and the colors of the costumes and of the set, that is my guess, is that it's some sort of like upbeat, bright, just hopeful and new, fresh sound. We're gonna move on to the dance practice. I'm gonna try and take some notes. I might not have a super in-depth analysis for you today, but I'm gonna do my best to just point out some of my favorite parts and why I think they're interesting. So here we go. That was a cool ripple. That was really nice. They play with levels a lot. Very nice. Okay, I did take some good notes, so I'm proud of myself. Let's talk about it right away. I was so excited with the beginning formations because I clapped and dust went everywhere. Beginning formations because there were so many of them so quickly before we get into the final like set formation where they jump up. I thought jumping as the real first piece of choreography was a really great way to set the tone for what they're trying to convey and what energy they're trying to bring to us through this whole performance. We got a lot of like swaggy, groovy right to left movements where they were either like pushing one way or they were pulling, which again I think plays with the rubber band imagery that we had throughout. And it was also really interesting how they repeated the leg, like fake running or fake pushing movement that they did with their legs. I think they did it two distinct different times. Um, so it was really interesting to get all this like pushing and pulling imagery from not just like one body part, from multiple ones. I got really excited during one of the sections because they did something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was cool and really nice. And then they repeated the choreography, but they doubled it. So they went 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 out of like nowhere. And it was very cool. I loved watching it. It just kept me excited and on my toes because I wasn't ready to go from like this da 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 to da 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 da. It was really interesting. Something I've noticed now, after watching IKON a few times, is that they do a lot of ground choreography that really like sets the scene. They'll do such subtle things on the ground or in the background of the soloist, but it's a great way to frame whatever is going on, and it adds to the whole picture of what we're watching. And they've almost perfected it because I haven't really seen other groups who do this sort of thing. I'm having a hard time trying to think of a better way to explain it or describe it. The scene in particular I'm thinking of is when they're all sitting, or not all of them, I think 4 of them are sitting down with their arms over their knees and their head on their arms. And it's so subtle, but it helps add to the whole picture. And we get it again a little bit when they lay down in the 2 lines and then push themselves back before sitting up really quickly. It's just really interesting. And it's not that floor work is unique to IKON, it's this style of floor work because it's not like a lot of extra choreography. They're not doing a lot of steps, but they're adding a lot to the overall picture and I guess like world building of the stage and of the setting. Something else I've finally noticed about IKON is that they face all directions when they're on stage. So they don't just face forward, and I think it's something they do as like concert prep because they know at a concert they're going to have people on all sides of them. So if they're in a formation where typically you would just face front, you'd have like the 2 people on center facing front, then everyone else is facing an angle or directly facing the side, including the people in the back. And I haven't really seen other groups do that, but I've seen IKON do it in almost every single dance. They always choose to face an angle, and I think it's so interesting. Then at the end, we get the classic party goodbye section of the choreography where they're just jumping and having crowd interaction time. It is a classic. I love to see it. And is it an IKON song if we don't see it? I don't know. I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!